I don't watch The View on ABC, even though I've appeared on it a dozen times. I don't really have time to do that. But we monitor that ABC News program. Remember, it comes under the ABC News banner. It's not an entertainment program. So we know the ladies, we know what their point of view is, and okay, again, I don't have any beef with that. If you want to watch The View, go ahead. It's all left-wing stuff all the time. So yesterday, Dr. Phil shows up on The View because he's got a new book, all right? And the book is called We've Got Issues, and it came out today, all right? So it's his first day publication. And he goes on the show, and he knows, because Phil is a traditional guy, all right? The country's noble, hard work and responsibility is what molds a worthwhile life. You know, Phil's message is fairly traditional. So he walks into the lion's den. Roll the tape.
Are you saying no school children died of COVID?
I'm saying it was the safest group. They were the less vulnerable group, and they suffered and will suffer more from the mismanagement of COVID than they will from the exposure to COVID. And that's not an opinion, that's a fact.
Oh, those ladies didn't like that. Oh, no, no. And joining us now from New York City is the aforementioned Dr. Phil McGraw. You know him, 21 years on TV. You know, he and I started pretty much the same time. I'm on Fox and he was on CBS in the national realm. He's written 10 New York Times bestsellers. He's got 9 more to go before he catches me. Had to put that in, Phil. I had, a gratuitous comment. I had to do it. Ego out of control. Right here, you're looking at it. Anyway, the book is how you can, We've Got Issues, how you can stand strong for America's soul and sanity. So I'm looking at the book, and you have a problem here. And I don't even know whether you know the problem in your book, but I want your comment on it. What you write is perfect for people who would reasonably consider it. Responsibility, hard work, love of country, love of family, respect of family, traditional down the line. But we live in a world now where a lot of people have made their own fantasy lives from social media, from the internet. They don't live in the real world anymore, and therefore those motivations that you write about are lost on millions and millions of people who live on this. This is what they live on. Did you consider that when you were writing the book?
I did. And my hope is, because I also exist on those devices that people check 352 times a day, and YouTube and all of these devices, that, maybe I can get somebody's attention that isn't a natural Dr. Phil follower or fan. And I've got to get people's attention some kind of way, because look, I don't even pretend or try to think that those people are going to flock to listen to me, but I don't make any mistake about it. I love this country. I love it enough to admit that it's got flaws and fallacies, but I love this country. I mean, I stand up when the flag goes by. I put my hand over my heart when they play the national anthem. I love this country, but does it have problems? Of course it does. And I can admit that, but we've got to take the narrative back in America. We've got this, I call them tyranny of the fringe, these activists that are pushing these crazy, I think, wild agendas. And I think if you have somebody that can't show you fact, can't show you science, wants to rewrite history, something's way out of whack. And, you're the history expert around here, and we've got people that are wanting to pretend things didn't happen that happened. They're wanting to rewrite things and tell our children. How are our children supposed to learn from mistakes we've made historically if they want to come in and woke wash history and take all of this out so the kids don't learn what happened at a different time. That to me,
Not only that the kids
is
don't
insane.
learn, but the skew is that we're an evil country. Everything is expensive these days, you know that. The government is printing trillions of dollars and consumer prices higher than ever. If the government continues its printing and spending, the dollar could continue its free fall and lose its coveted role as the world reserve currency. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But there are a few things you can do right now. American Hartford Gold can show you how to protect your money, your retirement, your hard-earned savings against inflation by helping you diversify a portion of your portfolio into physical gold and silver. Start with a short phone call, and they can have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your 401k or IRA. So please call or text them right now. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you. Call 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.